Good morning. This is Wendy Henley with the Bedford Area Chamber Morning Vibes coming at you with Woody Watts Creative. How are you, Woody?
I am doing great. I'm here.
Yes, it's Wednesday. We're in the right place at the right time.
And we have audio, so everything's good. There we go.
Yes, audio. Having audio is a good thing.
Yes.
And no trains right now currently.
No trains.
So that's a good thing.
Yes.
Lots of good things happening in Bedford. We are just moving on up.
There's a lot of good stuff coming.
Where old meets new.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
New things. So buildings and companies coming in.
Pizza places.
Restaurants.
Are coming. The old Fisher's restaurant. There's something coming in there. So
right,
exciting. I liked Fisher's.
Sold, and
I was disappointed. I was disappointed when they closed. So
well, everybody was. You know, that's a staple, and everybody loves going in there. You know, where everybody knows your name, kind of deal.
Yep.
Like Cheers, like the show. And the good news is they did sell, and so something is going to be coming in there, and it's coming soon. So that's hopeful. And then of course there's Applebee's that sold, and everybody was upset about that. A lot of restaurant issues, you know, because it was tough. COVID was really hard. So, but MJ's is coming soon.
Yep.
And then we have coming up, of course, in the old Robotex building. Everybody's talking about this. This is important.
Will be our neighbors within arm reach of.
Oh my gosh. And that's where Benny's Pizza is going to be. But it's called the 620 in Bedford, where they're restoring the old Robotex building. Coming this summer is what is projected, which is amazing.
When they started, they had a pretty quick turnaround.
Probably September-ish.
They were like, it'll be 18 months. And I think that was the original. But when you go by there, we can look out there right now and see it. They've been nonstop. So I think they'll make it.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to be close, and, you know, it's going to be beautiful right here in downtown Bedford, and they're restoring it. It's really going to be nice, and then they'll have some space for offices, for businesses, and then, of course, Benny's Pizza is going in there, so a lot is going on. I mean, we are having buildings being restored, and the history is there. Oh, my gosh, it's exciting to know all that we have coming.
Yep. Good stuff. Fun stuff.
Oh, my word. Absolutely. So that's called the 620. Be on the lookout for that. So, you know, even though change is good, a lot of times change is better. So I think we've got a lot of things that are coming that are very, very nice for Bedford.
Anytime you have a good pizza place.
Well, you can't go wrong.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, I mean, there's no way.
It's like you got to have some staples in the community: pizza, coffee.
Pizza and coffee number. Yes. Oh my gosh, please.
You got to have a good sandwich place.
Good sandwiches.
You need a good steak place.
Burgers. You know? Oh my gosh.
So Bedford's got it. Bedford's got all the.
Yeah. I know. I was talking to somebody last night, and they were telling me all this stuff, and I said, you know, this is good. Change is good. You know, you miss some things, but yet Bedford, we're blessed, and we've got some great economic developers and some people coming in that are saying, hey, we want to help you out. We want to do this for your community, and we're booming. We're going to be boom town again.
That's it.
So it's coming. Hey, St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow.
Is it really already?
It's crazy.
Wow.
So, you know, we want to celebrate, and what are you going to do?
Work.
Right.
I'm going to celebrate being Irish by working.
Right. So. Are you going to get pinched because you're not wearing green?
No. I have a no touchy rule. So,
but you won't see me, so I cannot pinch you. I probably would if you weren't wearing green.
People can try to pinch me. However, I don't really respond well to it, but
you might like accidentally, hit them. Have like a reaction
area where
I'm like, don't pinch me.
Or you pinch me.
Well, you know, when you go to the coffee place to Joe Bean's, they always give you these little stickers, and you know, a lot for the last week, it's been like, pinch me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and today it was kiss me. I was like, what in the world? This is a little cray-cray, a little out there. Anyway, but yeah, pinch me normally is what I get. So yeah, but you know, St. Patrick's Day started a long time ago, and it was Christianity coming into Ireland, and with St. Patrick. So parades and festivals and drink green. I don't know. I met with a gal the other day, and she actually ordered a green matcha.
Mm.
I thought, that's interesting.
That's
I need
like
to try that.
It's the only time where green is an acceptable drink, you know?
Right? Or green beer.
Green,
Tons of people
yeah, it's
are
like,
drinking green beer tomorrow.
they even dyed the river. What's the river in Chicago? They dyed that green, and so
Yeah.
man, people go all out for it.
They do go
I
all out. I
appreciate it,
have a
though.
decoration on my door.
We have a flag in the front yard. Like,
Do
I mean,
you?
yeah, Laura, she's really good about that.
She's got it.
Not me. If it was up to me, I'd just be Christmas or Halloween all year. But,
She's so good.
she is. She's on top of it.
She's making stuff all the time, and now she's decorating. Well, so speaking of great women, because I know your wife is,
Yep.
Irish movies celebrating the holiday. So I don't know, and Irish music, like the Celtic music is beautiful.
I love that. Yeah.
So if you were gonna see an Irish movie and you wanted to watch one tomorrow, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Oh, there is one. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
There is one that I watched. Let me make sure I get the name right. I'll be right back while you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the one I would mention, hopefully this won't be the one you're talking about. Well, there was a couple because I looked this up before. So Wild Mountain Thyme, which is a new one, I believe. I think that's the newest one. But anyways, you can look it up. Wild Mountain Thyme. Thyme. What is yours?
Mine is Darby O'Gill and the Little People. It is an old Disney movie in 1959.
You always bring out these movies, and I'm like, movie time. I'm gonna write this down. Darby.
This movie is fantastic. It is probably one of my favorite Disney movies.
And the Little People.
Yep, Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
Okay.
And it's actually one of the first early movies Sean Connery was in. But he wasn't he's one of the he's not the lead.
Right,
but
not the lead character.
Yeah, but he's in the top 3.
Oh.
But it is fantastic. I love that movie. It is an old school Disney movie, which is my favorite. Like old school Mary Poppins.
They're good.
But yes, tomorrow you really should watch this movie. This is the day
to watch it.
It is my favorite. It's one of my favorites.
I wonder if is it on Netflix, do you know?
No, it's on Disney Plus.
On the Disney Plus. Oh, okay. We gotta have Disney Plus. Well, I'm going to look for that movie, and I'm excited about it.
It is wonderful.
And then there's also a couple more that were listed for tomorrow's. Was Brooklyn, I should say. Brooklyn.
Okay.
And then Leap Year, which is a fun, cool chick flick. And then On Dying with Colin Farrell.
Okay.
Anyway, that was cool where he found the mermaid. Anyways, I hate to spoil it, but it's cute. So, yeah.
Now, there's a guy movie called The Boondock Saints.
Okay.
Yeah. But you don't want to be the faint of heart watching that. But it's just a complete guy gun movie.
It's a guy flick.
And it's very Irish, it's not an Irish movie per se, but you'll get once you watch
filmed
it.
In Ireland?
Nah, you'll see once you watch.
We're just making this up.
No, once you watch it, you'll see. You'll be like, okay, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
That's a good one too. But
so
Darby O'Gill,
of your recommendations.
I'm only recommending Darby O'Gill though. That's the one I truly think
that's number one for you for tomorrow.
Is a hidden gem.
I want to hear if you watch it. I'm excited about.
Oh God, I love it. It's one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
yeah, it really is. It's that good. For me, I mean, I like the older Disney movies.
So, and they are good. I mean, you can't go wrong. Seriously, and I feel like having some kind of, I don't know, cupcake or something. I don't know. Do something with green.
And it's a live action movie. If I didn't say that, it's a live action. It's not an animated movie. So,
oh, really?
Yes, it's live action. So it's.
Oh, see, I was picturing it being like the cartoon.
So it's some people get turned off by animated Disney movies, but it's not. It's a live action movie. So. Oh,
cool. All right, and then for my fellow chicks out there, Leap Year is just fun. It's a fun chick flick. And On Dying. That's it's older, but it's still good. It's a good show. So today, another celebration is National SBDC Day.
Oh, Yes, that's right.
So yes,
I got so wrapped up in
absolutely. How
Darby
did you not
O'Gill.
know? I don't know. So SBDC Small Business Development Center, where a lot of things happen to help our businesses grow and thrive and start too. You can actually get some ideas, and they will help you with your business plan. Get You Started. SCORE also does this, but I wanted to mention that Start Smart. There's a class starting tomorrow. Get your business up and running. You can bring ideas for products for your business launch, bring it straight to the market, create your business plan, all these things. And it is tomorrow. You do need to sign up with SBDC, and you can look it up, go to their link, and sign up for tomorrow, this first class. It's 6 p.m., so you can do it in the evening, 6 to 7:30, I believe. So sign up if you have some ideas, or maybe you want to expand your business. It doesn't have to be brand new, but you've got some ideas that you want to run by some mentors, and they'll do it for free. So Start Smart is the class. And then we've got also, I wanted to mention this for new things coming to Bedford. There's a preschool opening at the YMCA. 3 to 4-year-olds. There is limited space, and you want to call them to find out more information. Actually, we're going to have Mary Jo on later. Mary Jo Boone is the executive director of the YMCA in Bedford, and she will be talking about all things the Y. We'll also talk about our health fair coming up, Health, Wellness, and Safety Fair on April the 7th. So lots of things are going on, along with Benny's Pizza.
Yeah, Benny.
So
And Darby O'Gill.
Yes, absolutely. And the little people.
I'm gonna watch. I might have to watch that during lunch today. I might have to do that.
Because it's you can celebrate a day early.
Hey, I'll watch it twice. It's that good of a movie.
Nothing wrong with that. I've seen so many good movies over and over again, like my faves, and you can just have fun watching them every time.
Yes.
You learn something new every time. So I also want to say that we've got a job fair coming up. I'm losing my voice. We've got a job fair coming up on, June 23rd. That'll be in Forest at the Forest Library. And businesses can sign up on our website at bedfordareachamber.com. And this year, we also are going to be helping businesses to get interns. So if you're a business and you're looking for employees, you want to be there. But also, if you're wanting to get an intern, we will help you find those as well. And so we'll be promoting both.
And it's always a good turnout.
Last
one was, it was a beautiful day, a lot of businesses, a lot of people there. So
a lot of interaction. And you can actually have an interview right there on the spot with the business owners, or whomever's there. It could be HR, whoever's there to meet and greet you, and that speaks volumes. When you can actually talk to somebody that's helping with the hiring, and you can put a good word in. I mean, it really makes all the difference.
And getting that FaceTime.
Yeah, versus just sending it in electronically.
Yeah.
You're just a number at that point. Let's be real. You got to stand out. And this is the time to put your best foot forward, dress for success, come out ready to be hired, and this is June 23rd. So this gives you time. Right now, you can start building your resume, working on getting that all up to speed and putting everything down that really would make you stand out from others. And of course, your qualifications. But really, I would implore everybody to investigate the company, because I cannot tell you how many times that I've had people come in for interviews and they have absolutely no idea what the chamber does. Now, I think, in the world in general, a lot of people don't have any idea what the chamber does. And we talk about on the show and we try to educate. So I understand that. But if you go into an interview and you're interviewing for a job, you really need to look at their website, find out about the business, how long they've been in business, what exactly their mission and vision is, and get to know that, because that will really help you stand out amongst the others to say, yeah, I want to be a part of what you're doing and how you're making a difference in the community. And helping businesses really means a lot to me, and helping to elevate others and making sure that they have the tools and, the programs that they need to help their business and make sure that they not only survive, but they continue to thrive. And so that goes a long way.
Yeah.
So I will say, when you meet and greet these people on June 23rd, these business owners and businesses, make sure that you are fully informed, because we will actually post, here comes the train, we will actually post the businesses ahead of time who are hiring.
Oh, nice.
So
So you
you'll
kind of get
have
a heads
time.
up, do your research.
Right. You'll
Yeah.
have a heads up. You can do your research prior to, and, find out what you're interested in and make sure the company aligns with what you want. And there's the train.
The charming train.
we are a community that has a train that goes by, and we're hoping for it to stop to actually pick up passengers when we get the other train. So that's going to be coming soon, right?
That's
We're
right.
so hopeful. And
I think it will.
I think it will.
I think
It's
it
just a
will.
matter of time.
Yeah, I think it will.
And it's nice to think about that happening sooner rather than later,
Yes.
for sure.
So this is a friendly reminder for everybody that
Yes, that the
Oh,
train.
it's a short one. Listen to that. So
I know. It was like a small train coming by. Yeah. So, just make sure that and I want to remind people too to shop local. This is very important, is continue to shop local. We've got many businesses coming to this area, but of course we're talking about all of Bedford County. So from all the way from Forest, this is what we cover, from Forest to the lake and everything in between and surrounding areas.
Bedford's a big area.
It really is. And we've got a lot of new businesses coming. So stay tuned. We're going to be mentioning those. We have, many events coming up. We got a legislative event coming up that will be with all of our legislators after covering the General Assembly, and they're adopting the budget now. And we're going to make sure that everybody knows about, there's so many different laws and things that are being passed right now. And we want the businesses to be educated on what's going to affect them. Thankfully, we have some great representatives. So we've got Senator Steve Newman and Delegate Kathy Byron. We've got Delegate Wendell Walker and Delegate Terry Austin that will be at our event on May 3rd.
And Steve Newman does a really good job of updating social media, keeping everybody informed. I noticed that.
He does.
That's really nice where, because I'll see his updates come out, about this going through, that going through. So I really appreciate that.
He really does.
Yeah.
And Kathy does too.
Yeah.
And it makes all the difference, because a lot of people feel like they're not informed. And then, this is very helpful. And so General Assembly session is over, and, just trying to finalize some things. And then, of course, we're going to have our legislative update, the wrap up, after the veto is on with the governor. So he will have a chance to veto, and then the budget, everything will be set by that time. So that's why we're waiting until May 3rd. And we'll look forward to seeing you. We're going to have it at the CVCC in Bedford, and it will be from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So you want to mark your calendars. If you want to come to our legislative wrap-up breakfast, mark your calendar May 3rd. And you do want to sign up on our website, because you do have to register. We will also take questions at the end. So they will be pre-screened. You do have to send them in ahead of time so that our legislators have time to prepare. And we'll look forward to seeing you May 3rd, CVCC in Bedford at the legislative wrap-up. And it is $20 for members. And so you do want to sign up ahead of time. And, have your questions, send them in, because truly, they want to hear from you, and they want to answer your questions and make sure that you're informed and everybody that's attending is informed. And we will look forward to sharing all that information. So this year is a big year, since we do have a new governor, and, we've got some great legislators. So Virginia is moving on up and just really keeping up, and, helping all of our businesses because we've got some great pro-business leaders. And that's what the chamber is all about, pro-business policies and making sure that the businesses are not taxed to death and that they have things in place that are protecting them as a business owner and that, we are continuing to help our economy to grow and thrive. So lots of things are happening, but we do want to tell the story of what is being adopted right now. And then, of course, we've got our police awards that are coming up that we'll be announcing on the podcast with Woody and I.
Breaking news.
That'll be breaking news. So we have 3 awards coming up. One will be the Police Officer of the Year for the town of Bedford. And then we have one that will be for the Community Officer, and then one for Traffic Officer of the Year. So we will be announcing these very, very soon. And so be on the lookout. It'll probably be the first bit of April. And I can't wait. We've got some awards to give out. And then, of course, and we just, are always trying to recognize businesses that are making a difference. And so yesterday we reminded everybody on the Outstanding Service Award that was given out. And that was WIT. And so we got a lot of good businesses though.
That's right. Bedford is a home to quality businesses.
Well, we really do. And quality people. I was talking to somebody the other day and, he's actually in sales and he is out and about and meeting the community and he has served different areas. But he really truly said this, and I could tell he really meant it. He said, Bedford is so much better. He said, because the people in Bedford are so nice.
Yeah.
And he said, they really do trust you. And as long as you're giving them a good price and they know the service is good, he said, they don't really question. They know. And so it's like building those relationships really matters. And Bedford just has good people. So we're fortunate there. But yeah, Whit Mechanical is who we honored and kind of gave a shout out yesterday for winning the 2020 Excellence in Business Outstanding Award. And so that was an awesome thing. And so we do have an upcoming event, the Peaks Retreat and Adventure Center, a ribbon cutting grand opening that is out in Thaxton. Great facility. You can do all kinds of fun things out there. Oh my gosh, this place is like huge. And we're celebrating with them Monday, April the 4th at 4:30. And they're going to have a big, huge event, ribbon cutting. They'll have food, I'm sure. And you'll get to meet the owners and find out what is coming. What are they going to be doing at this retreat and adventure center? They have all kinds of, you can do team building out there. So they've got ropes courses and climbing walls and all kinds of fun things outdoors for kids. And I can see churches coming out there and doing retreats that way. They have overnight stay. You can have, they have bunk rooms and all kinds of stuff that they've got going on. The acreage is phenomenal. And so that's out in Thaxton. So we're looking forward to that event. And then we mentioned the job fair, legislative, health fair. I do not want you to forget because that's the first big event coming up, which is April the 7th at the YMCA in Bedford. If you are a business out there that you have any focus on health, wellness, safety, anything to do with that, you want to be at this show. And that is sponsored by Bedford Community Health Foundation, the Bedford Chamber, of course, the Bedford Y, and then Lynchburg Living. And we want to see you there April 7th. But the community can come out. It's free to attend, but we still do have some vendor space available. So you want to sign up through our website, bedfordareachamber.com. And we come out and find out all that is to offer, all that Bedford has to offer for health and wellness, covering, mental health and even physical health, anything to do with health, insurance, you name it, it's going to be there. So that's going to be fun. And we're excited about hosting that because we know after the pandemic, what's on everybody's mind, what everybody needs to focus on is their own health and restoring. And this event is called Awaken. So awaken to your health, be your best self, renew, refresh. Let's press restart, everybody join in because we all need it. And then one last thing to mention is we have a grand opening celebration for EMM Loans. and that is Friday, April 22nd. Mark your calendars, show up. You're going to have some great fun at 11:30 a.m. That's on Hexham Drive in Windhurst. And it's at 11:30, so they're going to have coffee and pizza and rookies for ice cream. They've got it all. And we'll look forward to seeing you there at EMM Loans on their grand opening. And thank you so much for tuning in.